Hello, and welcome to the Sandbox Saturday stream. I am Alex, aka Kamisazi, and welcome. We are going to do things a little different today. We're going to start with the news, like we always do. But we usually leave Saturdays for tutorials and things like that. But we actually have a special event going on, so we are going to actually play some games today. Like it's a Wednesday. Crazy, I know. So, welcome everybody. Do I think the Sandbox will go up tonight? Maybe you mean sand? Who knows? The market is the market. You know, it does what it does. We can't control it. So, we can do things to influence it, but it's still going to do whatever it's going to do. So, anyway, to the news real quickly. Just a reminder, we have the Sandbox Game Jam Beast Quest going on right now, and I actually have some links that I want to share related to that. Hey, Kodazenni's here in the chat. Welcome. So here's the link to the Medium article about the Beast Quest Game Jam. Just a reminder, this Game Jam does have a sale going on with it, with the Beast Quest collection. I think that should be live now. Not quite yet. It looks like they're not up for sale yet. So I'm not sure exactly when that sale's going live. But you don't have to use those assets for the Game Jam. You can use whatever assets you want. But we're keeping it with a sort of medieval fantasy questing adventure theme. Hi, Erie. Welcome. So Sandbox is falling right now. Well, we just hit our all-time high of over $1, but 2 weeks ago. So, it's going to go up and go down. Now when it's going down is a great time to buy some sand. Not financial advice, but kind of financial advice. This is just kind of like basic 101. When something's going down is when you buy, and when it goes up is, you've got more money now. So, let's see. All the way from Africa. Welcome. 2 questions. What is the NFT giveaway today, and is the Golden Skull available? I don't think the Golden Skull is available yet. Let's check. It's pretty easy to check. All you have to do... Oh, I lost my... Cosmogrog, were you sleeping? Yeah, we hit $1 right before Labor Day, I think. Let's see. So if you go to nft.sandbox.game, pull that over, it shows you all the available claims right now. So the Golden Skull is not available to claim yet. I believe they're fixing something with the contracts. I'm not sure the details on that. So the Golden Skull and the Golden Anchor will be available soon. I think the Golden Skull might have been minted. Let's go to the marketplace. Let's see. Golden Skull has not been minted yet. Okay. So I think we're waiting for the Anchor to get posted, and then the Golden Skull will be minted. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they're fixing something with the contracts on the claim, or updating something with it. I'm not sure the details on that. These don't expire. So if you're eligible for a claim, you will be able to get the claim whenever it goes up. Gas is also generally high right now, or at least it was the past few days. So now's not the best time to claim stuff anyway. So, yeah, Ice Young from Korea. I have no way of knowing if sand's going to go up or down. That's we can't force the price to fluctuate. 45 Gwei right now. That doesn't sound too bad. So maybe it did go down. It was pretty high this past week. I tried buying something that was $100 in ETH, and the gas fee on OpenSea was $400 in ETH. And I was like, that's not happening. So not on the Sandbox. That was related to something else. So anyway, back to the news. So we've got the Beast Quest Game Jam going on September 19th. So in 8 days is the closing of submissions for it. Like I said, you don't need to own the Beast Quest items and put them in your game, but if you're able to get those when they go on sale, that's cool also. It just has to be a fantasy, medieval kind of themed game. And I posted the link to that in the chat. But we do still allow custom assets. Let's see. Can you create custom assets? So there is a link here, and I'm going to paste this in the chat also. Everybody can upload assets now. That was enabled for anyone. So, but you can't request publication on them unless you get an artist profile. So we have two generous volunteers, Andy Ritchie and Touche, some previous Game Jam competitors, winners even there, and they are going to be whitelisting people for the artist accounts, where you will be able to request that your items get minted. And I've got another link. If you bear with me for just a second, let me find it. We've got another link that is where'd it go? It's in my sent. I sent it last night. Here it is. Asset submission form. So if you fill out this form, you will be able, oh, that was not copy paste. Here we go. If you fill out this link, you'll be able to submit your assets for approval. You think you missed it? Did you say anything about the Mystical Festival? No, I did not say anything about the Mystic Festival yet, because that is what this whole stream is about after we get through the news, Lizard King. So stay tuned. Okay. Hey, I'll take a compliment of being handsome from anybody. Thank you. So anyway, this form will let you submit your assets. You can only submit them one at a time, which I know is a little bit inconvenient, but we try to make the form as simple as possible so you can quickly submit all your assets. Make sure to include your email, and that way Touche and Andy and me, if they need any help, can get your assets approved as quickly as possible, so that way you can publish your games. But you can upload them without approval and start working on your game. So just make sure that you get your artist approval in and submit your assets for approval, and all the instructions are right in here. And that will let you submit your game for the Game Jam. I got something in my eye. Good grief. Okay, we're good. Next bit of news. So there is a charity sale going on right now. Today is the anniversary of an event that we don't need to talk about because probably everybody knows about it. But we have these 4 characters which were made by our staff artists. And these are 4,000 sand each. There's only 25 of each of them. A few of them have already been sold. And I'm going to paste the link to this article. And this goes towards the charity 911day.org, which is a charity that does all sorts of things like food drives and stuff. They try to make this day better for people. And it's also partnered with Epic, and there should be a link to the actual sale in here. So we can take a look at the assets. Huh. Okay, I don't actually see the link. I might be missing it because sometimes I do that. But if we actually go to the Sandbox page, if you go to the market, and I'm actually going to move this over so you can see it. Make sure that my my webcam's not covering it. I mean the chat. If you go to the market and you scroll down through the collections, you go to the Heroes of 9/11, and you can see they're on sale right here. So there's still a bunch of them left. These proceeds all go to charity, and that is definitely something to check out. And these are all legendary characters, so they're very powerful to put in your games. As you can use them as healers or ally warriors to help your characters in a quest. Jeffrey Newbie 88 from Twitch. So about land. So I don't think we use the $ before land. But as far as the land NFTs go, it is possible to rent it out, but not yet. We don't have the system in place for it yet. So what is going to happen is once we're able to mint land to the metaverse map, you will be able to either rent it out to developers who want to make a game. You can monetize in a bunch of different ways. So we've talked about that extensively before, but it's been a while. Maybe we'll do like an AMA at some point and try to answer some of those questions again, because it's been a while since we've covered stuff like that on the stream here. But it's a lot to get into as far as what's possible to do with your land. How much do I think the Sandbox will go up to? I heard somebody said that they're thinking maybe $3 before the end of the year. I have no idea. My prediction was that it'd be $1 before the end of the year, and that prediction proved true. So I don't know. We'll see. All right. And then the last thing, which is what the whole point of this stream is today, is we are talking about the Sandbox Mystical Festival NFT collection. This is by a whole bunch of our Japanese artists in the Creator Fund. And we are going to play 2 games on stream today that feature the assets of this sale. I'm going to paste the link here. So this event started a while ago. Hey, Clankersh is here. Welcome, Clankersh. And this sale features 81 different beautiful NFTs. These are all gorgeously designed from our Japanese artists. And it's all amazing looking, cultural, vibrant, just awesome assets. We've got a bunch of different beautiful fish and buildings, equipment, characters, little festival stalls, drums, all sorts of cool stuff. So we're going to check out those 2 games in just a minute. And what are the starting prices of land? So a normal land plot is 1,011 sand. And then the premium plots, which come with a few extra NFT assets, are 4,000 something sand. I don't remember what the change is, but it's a little bit over 4,000 sand for the premium plots. All right, and so what is going on with the Mystic Festival collection is that it's an NFT auction. So you can check out this article to see what some of the different assets are and read up on all the details. Just look at these beautiful textures. This glowing goldfish lantern. We got a Shishimai dancing lion. Some nice characters. Whack-a-mole. All right. And then these are the bundled NFTs that are going up for sale. So these bundles are on OpenSea. And you can get the Bond Dance set for 18,375 sand, the Omikoshi bundle for 12,600 sand, the mini shrine for 9,450 sand, and the mystical tree for 6,825 sand. So you can see the number of NFTs each and the number of sets that are available. And we're going to be playing through each of these bundles is a corner on a land that we can play in the gallery. And you can see a little preview here of the assets. And I think I skipped over the first part that we're going to take a look at is actually this whole level here. So this level is what's actually being auctioned off. So it's a whole 1-by-1 experience with all these assets included that you can buy, and it's an auction. So the auction is actually going to be, the date isn't on here. The event started on the 20th, but the actual auction date I have is going to be Friday the 17th at 1 p.m. UTC. So note that if you are interested in buying this entire experience with all the NFTs bundled in, it's Friday the 17th at 1 p.m. UTC. Friday the 17th of September this month. So in 1 week. Mm-hmm. Let's see, we got some questions here. All right, I'm just reading through the chat. So yeah, there's lots of great videos on the Sandbox YouTube channel if you're watching through YouTube. We've also got great streamers, which you can check out on YouTube and Twitch. Cyber Dragon and Andy Ritchie and others do a great job of showing how to work in the game maker. Panda Pops makes awesome assets in Vox Edit, and I just I jump around and be silly. That's what I do. Do I think the Sandbox will go to $2 this year? It is possible. I have no idea. Let's see. Will the Sandbox be releasing any new Vox Edit templates for us to use as starting points? And or is there any way to purchase Sandbox assets in the Vox editor as templates so you can mod them? So we will be releasing more templates for Vox Edit. Right now we're working on improving some of the templates we already have. So we are working on getting the full, what we call 3C, which is combat, camera, and character, which is the like all the motion set for the avatar. We're working on putting that on the small human. So the small human, if you make a child or a small person, they will have the whole avatar movement set. So that's what we're working on improving right now. We will be making more templates. We have some planned. And you don't have to update Vox Edit to get the new templates. So just every time you open Vox Edit, the latest templates are available. So they kind of come out whenever they're ready. We don't really announce them too much, but I'll point them out if we make any new ones. Please raise to $5. I wish. There's a new collision tool in Vox Edit. I missed that one. I'll have to check that out. Yes, all the other streamers make things, and Alex has fun breaking things. That is mostly what I do. All right. So, anyway, we are going to be playing this experience here, this 1x1. So check out that auction. Again, that's Friday the 17th at 1 p.m. UTC. This is going up for auction. So you'll be able to buy the whole experience. I don't believe it comes with the land. I think you can just apply it to a land that you already own, if I understand this correctly. The auction on OpenSea should make it clear, because you'll be able to see all the items in it. So whoever buys it is going to be contacted and helped with how to get this set up once we're able to mint experiences to land, which is what you'll have to wait for. So you'll be able to buy this, you'll own it, but you'll have to wait until we can start minting to land to actually release this, and you'll be able to modify it however you want and stuff like that. So it's a pretty cool. I think it's the first time that we're doing this is actually auctioning off an experience that you can own and publish yourself. So you can publish in the game maker, but you can't share a link to it. You'll have to tell them like what page it's on. So when you are editing a game, in the upper right-hand corner, there's a little paper airplane, which is what publishes it to the gallery. But that won't give you like a link that you can share, at least not yet. Eventually, we do want it to be that way. But in the meantime, what you'll have to do is you'll have to say, hey, I just published this experience. You can check it out on page, and then you'll have to tell them what page it's on. So like the first experience that we're going to today is on page 68. So it's kind of towards the back. We're actually going to have to hop through a bunch here. Whoops. I didn't mean to click on that. Now we are working on improving the whole gallery experience. So in 0.7, we should see a much better gallery setup with filters and maybe a search bar and just a better overall experience. I look a lot like, oh, you're American friend. I was going to say I am American. Let's see here. Is there any chance that we can play the experience before the sale? That is what we're doing on this stream, Clankers. Yes, Jazz Wolf. So the way Vox Edit works is when you launch Vox Edit and you go to the templates tab, it downloads all the new templates right then. So it synchronizes every time you go to that templates tab. Only on the first time that you open, not the first time, but each time you open Vox Edit. So if you open Vox Edit and you're using those templates, and while you're using Vox Edit, the templates update on the server, it won't download the new ones until the next time you start Vox Edit. But I mean, that's a pretty rare, like, off chance that it'll happen, that specific time. Mike Rocking, you applied for permission to publish assets for the Game Jam the other day, but have not heard anything. How to follow up? So we just got Andy, Ritchie, and Touche the permissions to start upgrading people's accounts. So that should be in the next couple days that everybody should be getting that access. The way you can check to make sure is if you go to your account and you look at one of your unpublished assets, if you have a button when you go to edit. I'll show that to you right now. Right before we play this game here. I'll show you how you can see if you're an artist. So you go to your inventory and you're looking at your profile. And in case we'll open this up so you can see. So you go to this Me button in the bottom left-hand corner. It opens up your profile. You go to your inventory. And then you go from ready to sell and you jump to unpublished. And I'm going to go to iterating just because I have stuff in unpublished that I can't talk about yet. So you go to your unpublished inventory, you click on the asset, and you go to this 3-dot menu, click edit info, and you can jump over to page 3. And if you have a send for approval, this claim asset, this is a bug. They're working on it right now to fix it. This isn't supposed to be here, but that's going to be going away soon. So the send for approval button, if you have that send for approval button, that means that you have an artist account. But if you get approved for artist access, you should also be getting an email to let you know that. All right, so without further ado, let's jump into the Mystic Festival auction. Only one available. You get to own this whole experience and mint it onto your land once that feature's available. 18 different Japanese creators worked on this, and you can find it right now on page 68 of the Game Maker Gallery. And you know what? I need to turn on the music. Is it working? There we go. Now we got sound. All right, so right off the bat, we're wearing a festival outfit. So we got some traditional Japanese clothing here, which is common to wear for these festival events. We've got a popsicle for a sword, and I don't know who this mask is. It's a Festival Hyotoko shield. It's a comical Japanese character portrayed through the use of a mask. His mouth is puckered and skewed to one side. So what's really cool about all this is that that you can actually read about what these items are. So if you press the I button to get to your inventory, you can change your equipment. Now, these are NFTs that I own, so we can ignore those. They're not part of the experience. But we come in equipped with all these items by Takaki. I think that's how it's said. The double K confused me. So we've got a retro boater hat, a Jinbei chest, Jinbei arms, and Jinbei pants and tabby. Burgers are the best. Love burgers. All right. And if you hit the N button, it actually opens up all the NFTs that are on this map. So you can check out all 81 NFTs. Oh, it's not 81 in this. So 81 is all of the items for the event. So this uses 77 different items. You're here for the giveaway. Well, Anit, Jane, you're going to have to hang out for a little bit. There's no sound on Twitch. Oh, there we go. I had muted my desktop. Thank you for pointing that out. All right. So you can see all of the NFTs by pressing the N key, and you can look at all the different info. So some of these have Japanese characters, which we can't actually see through the sandbox yet. If you click on the View Asset page, it will pull up the marketplace. So if you read Japanese, you can actually see it working on the website. Eventually, we should have Japanese support in the Game Maker, just not quite yet. Any idea when live or recorded audio will be able to be placed within our builds? I think we are looking at that for possibly 0.8 or 0.9. Right now we're on 0.6, working towards 0.7, so it's going to be a little while. Do you have rules to approve assets? So that's a good question. For the asset approvals for the Game Jam, you need to not be breaking any copyrights, so you can't use IPs that you don't have written permission for, and it can't be too overly obscene. We are pretty flexible on rules as far as like showing bones and blood and stuff like that, but you don't really want to go too over the top with that, or like adult content, just because we don't have any age filters right now. So just watch out for those things. If those do pop up, Andy and Touche will iterate your asset. That means they push it back to you and will say, hey, you need to maybe not go so extreme with this. And then you can update it, send it back, and then it'll get approved. And that's pretty much the only rules. We're not doing like heavy technical checks on anything to make sure stuff work. That's up to you as the artist and game creator. All right, so let's run around this experience. Let's check out this forest first. So we got these lovely trees with I'm guessing petals falling down. I'm guessing it's like cherry trees. We've got some crystals, and what are these little guys? Who are these? Let's look at the description. So this is the mysterious boxed creature. Oh, they just live in the bushes. Any idea if the creator fund is still going? It is still going. We've slowed down accepting applications a little bit because we have almost 200 artists now. So we're just trying to make sure that we have enough people in place to manage all those artists. So it may be a little slow to get into it, but we are still processing applications. We're going to try to eat the sword. Yeah, we don't have a button for that. You have replaced an unpublished asset, and a green bottom claim asset appears. So yeah, I pointed that out earlier. The claim asset button is a bug that accidentally got introduced, I think, yesterday. So that is going to get fixed. It's displaying on those, even though it doesn't do anything. It'll just throw an error if you try clicking on it. So you can just kind of ignore it. It doesn't do anything. It's not supposed to be there. It just accidentally got pushed there in the last update. How many players max could fit in one server, and would I be able to host your own server? So hosting actually is part of the benefits of land ownership. So at some point we may... Oop, did I just get myself stuck in here? I thought maybe I was supposed to jump in. Okay, good. I was able to get out. It's like, that was fast. So the benefits of one of the benefits of land ownership is that you get server activity. So you will be able to have multiplayer games that are live online, and the servers scale. So the original plan was for up to 64 players in a single experience. I am not sure if that's still what we're aiming for, or if we're going past that. I don't know the specifics on that, but I've seen over 40 players in a server at once, and it was stable. So that's pretty cool, still being an alpha. And when a server fills up, then it will instance out another lobby for that experience. So if you say make a battle royale game with a 50 player cap and the lobby fills up with 50 players, then another instance of that server will spin up and you'll be able to start another game. As far as hosting it yourself, yeah, 64 would mean per experience. So not per 1x1. So if you own a 4x4, if you make a 4x4 experience or a 3x3 experience, it would be 64 on that experience at once. But like I said, that's an old number. That's the last number that I heard, and I'm not sure if that's exactly what it is still. And like I said, it spins up another server, so it's not like only 64 people can play your game at once. That's 64 per in a group, and then another instance of that game is started to run again. There was another detail with that I was going to explain, and I don't remember what it was. Hosting yourself. So that's not something that we're looking at yet. The long-term like legacy plan for the Sandbox, like 10 years out, is that we would like everything to still be running in a decentralized fashion. So we're talking about having the visual scripting, everything is potentially open source, but we're talking like way in the future. So we would like this ecosystem to last, indefinitely, make people's investments worth it and let people enjoy this for many years to come. So the possibility of running your own instances, I suppose, could be possible, but we'll have to see how that ecosystem plays out. When you run your own instance of a server, there begins to be issues of like security and stuff like that. So when we have games that are monetized and people are putting a lot of money into these things, you have to be very careful about setting up your own like open source servers, things like that. You did not miss the Wizzy link. It has not been posted yet. It will be posted after we are done with this experience and before we start the next one. We're just taking a look at all these cool assets. So these people don't really say anything. You can go up to them, but none of them have like conversations enabled. So you could potentially make your own stories and quests for all this. But we're gonna explore. So we went. Where did we start? We started there. We went that way. We went that way. There we go. Oh, we can go up these ladders. We got some drums. Got another ladder over here. So yeah, 18 artists made 81 different assets. And this experience is the one that's being auctioned on OpenSea in 1 week on September 17th. And so you'll get the chance to win this entire experience and the NFTs included in it. Yes, Trara, it is a little weird to walk underwater. So we do actually already have a swimming animation. It is just not enabled yet. We are going to be reworking the physics system and the player interactions. So, I wonder how I get over there. I probably have to jump down from higher up. So there is a swimming animation available for the avatar already. If you look at the Vox Edit templates, you can see it. But we don't have the physics for water set up yet to enable swimming, so that's why we don't get to see it yet. Where is that? Maybe we could jump down from here, or we could go through. You can go through this building. Will there be a way to make an instant private? So if you have a group of people wanting to meet up the same time, you could. So we're not that far along yet to determine if that's going to be the case, to have like a private server room. If you are making a game, you can make a private game if you want as a developer, because we're going to have the NFT gating. So the way Season 0 is going to work is we're having a raffle for landowners, a lottery, not a raffle. So landowners will get a chance to get a ticket for Season 0. It's going to be, I think, 1,000 tickets, and there's about 10,000 landowners, so it's about a 10% chance that you'll get a ticket if you own land for the pre-Season 0, and that's because we're still testing everything out. Eventually, the seasons will be more open to everybody, and that ticket is going to be the NFT gate. So you will be able to join in those events on the map because you have that ticket. And if you don't have a ticket, basically it'll on the map it'll tell you like you can't access this land because you don't have the item. So anybody who's publishing a game can. Oh, we do have an interaction here. What do we want to pray about? I guess Open Sesame makes sense. Ooh, nice. Okay, the whole building just opened up. Cool. Ooh. Did it close? Oh, it closed behind us. Okay, it keeps opening and closing. There we go. Interesting. What's in here? It's like a well or something. Ooh. I don't know what this is. It's like some sort of hidden shrine. Clankers, is it possible to have a swimming animation for an avatar? When the avatar detects a water block, it would activate. So there's no way to detect blocks. Yeah, the short answer is no. The more complicated answer is that you can't detect blocks. You could detect vicinity to water by having an item in the water, but there's no way to force an animation onto the player. So you would be able to detect if the player is in water by using the tags and a speaker component to see that the player is nearby, but there's no way to tell the player to have a certain animation yet. So there is going to be an actual swimming system that's implemented, but it's just not there yet. I want to know what this is, though. What is this asset? Let's go to the NFT list. I want to read about this thing. Let's see here. Oh, I don't see it. Are my eyeballs just missing it? Maybe it looks different from inside this. Weird. Huh. So I don't know what that asset is. It's got like this kind of star-shaped thing on top, like a flower or something. And I'm not seeing it in the list of items, so I don't actually know which one it is. Interesting. Thanks, Ikyong. I hope I said that right. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see the asset in here. So sometimes the NFT scan gets a little bugged and doesn't show all the items. Yeah, I was hoping to read what this thing is, but it doesn't seem to tell me. It could be that it's like included in one of these other like larger items, and then I just am not recognizing it. But I really don't see it here. Beside the pink tree. Oh, is that? Oh, you're right. That is that. It's so much smaller in the icon. I didn't even recognize it. Thank you. That was very helpful. Okay, so this one is by Takaki. It's an omikoshi is a small shrine in Japan. This omikoshi is held aloft by the power of flying stones. Okay. I guess it's like something you'd pray at, or maybe like leave an offering for. So we can take a closer look here. It's also because it's not glowing in the preview. So we can see it here. It's really pretty. I abandoned the YouTube chat. What do you mean? Are there some questions that I missed? I'm not seeing any YouTube chat questions. I'm seeing a lot of Twitch. Maybe that's a bug. Is this not connected correctly? Oh, it's not connecting to YouTube correctly. Oh, no. Let's see. Can I fix that? I'm sorry, YouTube. I didn't mean to abandon the chat. Well, it says I'm not connected on YouTube at all. Are we not live on YouTube? Oh, no. I'm sorry, House of Coin. I'm not sure why it's not on YouTube. That's unusual. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, no. I'm sorry, House of Coin. Well, it says I'm live on YouTube. I'm not sure why the chat's not connected, though. That's strange. Well, I'm gonna have, I'll leave YouTube open here. Hopefully it doesn't, I'm gonna reduce the quality so it's not HD for me on here. Okay. So I'm sorry, YouTube. For some reason, the chat did not connect. So I haven't seen any YouTube comments at all today. Which is a good thing I didn't send out the form yet. So sorry, House of Coin, and everybody else. I'm not going to be able to scroll back through all the comments. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why that happened. There was a question I did see up here, though. Where'd it go? Be Right Back Sandwich asked, would we be able to win this on a stream or just buy? So this is an actual auction. So September 17th, Friday the 17th at 1 p.m. UTC, this entire experience is going on auction on OpenSea. So there you go. All right. Let's get through the rest of this, and then we'll do the giveaway for Wizzy the Blue. So we got this cool shrine here, and oh, we got, oh no, I fell. I got stuck on the edge of the stone, and I went all the way down. So we're gonna run back up. I'm sorry, Great Dane. No love for YouTube today. It's not my fault. I don't know what happened. Oh, we missed the elevator. Is it planned to implement questions in which player could answer with keyboard input? Like if player writes X, and X is the correct answer, then something could happen. It's not like a specific... Like, basically, we're planning for everything. Like, if you can think of a feature, like, we want to implement it. And especially when we get to the visual scripting stage, everything will be possible because it's going to be full game logic. So, we're not currently working on a dialog box for input like that. But that is something that I would expect eventually to see. At the very latest, that would be part of the visual scripting update. I might never go back to YouTube. Well, we'll try to fix it for the next stream. I mean, obviously, we're live on YouTube. For some reason, the chat client just didn't connect. Speaking of emotes. We can dance around a little bit. And let's see. What's YouTube saying? Because YouTube is like way over here for me. Can I pop out the chat? I can pop out the chat. There we go. That makes life better. Can I do it and exit there? Yes, now I can see the YouTube chat more easily. Paula Castillo from YouTube asks, will Sandbox Edit and Sandbox Maker, or will Vox Edit and the Sandbox Game Maker be available for download for Apple products like a laptop or desktop? So Vox Edit is available on Mac. It should work on a Mac just about the same way it works on Windows. The Mac version of the Game Maker, whoa, I almost rolled right off the rock there. The Mac version of the Game Maker is being worked on again. I don't have an ETA for release. Ooh, this is a pretty tree. I don't have an ETA for release on that, but it is in progress again. It was paused for a while. So yes. Let's go to the NFT scan and read about this tree. What's special about this tree? It's, which tree is it? Where'd it go? Here it is. It's the sacred sakura tree. Cherry blossom tree with petals flying. Yes, for right now on a Mac, you do need to use Boot Camp. Some people tried it with Parallels Desktop, but it did not work well. There were a lot of visual bugs. So yeah, if you use Boot Camp, it should work just fine. You know, as long as your graphics card can handle it. Which, it should work okay. Oh no, did I get... Okay. I can get through these? Maybe? I don't think I was supposed to fall there. There we go. Got out. No, it's all good. Are there free assets? Yes. So in the Game Maker, when you start a brand new account and you open up the Game Maker, all the assets you see in there are free to use in any game you want. They're what we call basic assets, and they come with the Game Maker, and there's hundreds of available options there, both of blocks and characters and weapons and stuff like that. Yeah, I wouldn't use a virtual machine for the Game Maker. It's just a little too much for it. All right, so with that, we are going to post the Wizzy the Blue giveaway link. Let me copy that. So, Lizard King, the bundles should be available on Friday the 17th at 1 p.m. UTC, the same time the auction starts. Basically, everything on OpenSea is going to start at that same time. Let's see. Let me see if I can catch up with the YouTube chat while everybody's filling up that form. Let's see. Let's scroll back a bit. A bunch of hellos. Chris Kobsar from YouTube asks, if you were new to the Sandbox, what would be the first thing you did? Well, the first thing that I would generally do when I'm new in a place is I would check out some of the games. So I'd go to the gallery and check out what people are making. And then I would jump into the Game Maker and start trying to build with it. From there, I'd probably go to the dashboard and see what new assets I could get. You know, I'd see what I have and then see what I feel is like missing from my inventory. Our land price is still around 1,000 USD, so it's actually a little bit cheaper now. So that's from 11 Chris Keller on YouTube. So the land prices are locked in at 1,011 sand. So whatever sand does going up or down will influence the USD price for the land. So it's always going to be 1,011 sand. When sand was over $1, I think it went up to $1.04, something like that. Then a land was over $1,000. If it drops down to 70 cents, then sand's going to be around. Land is going to be around $700. So the market price of sand is going to be the deciding factor in the USD price for a land. Let's see. Coinbase wallet botched your land sale chances. So yeah, I don't. The Coinbase wallet, as far as I know, does not support NFTs. So you can't really use a Coinbase wallet as a Sandbox account wallet, and I don't think you can buy land on it. I'm not 100% positive on that. I would check with our community managers on Discord and stuff and see if they know. I'm not an expert when it comes to wallet transactions. Make sand crash so I can buy more land. I don't think I have that power. But you know, if I could, I still wouldn't, because that would be bad. That would hurt a lot of people. Even if I could buy up all the land. Let's see. When will Polygon chain NFTs work in the game maker? Thanks. So I imagine Polygon NFTs, as far as like the links from OpenSea in the image frames, I think that should start working once we have the sandbox itself working on Polygon, because we are integrating the layer 2 solution with Polygon. So I imagine both things will start working around the same time, just so we can support our own stuff. When an avatar gets hurt by a block, does it trigger an animation of the avatar? Yeah, it kind of gives you that like the same when you get hit by like a sword or something. So Clankers, I see what you're doing there. You're trying to make the avatar get hurt by the water, and you're gonna change the hurt animation to the swimming animation, aren't you? And I see what you're doing there. The thing is, you'd have to use a custom character, and you would have to have enough health on your character for them to not die swimming. So if the character gets hit by a zero value, so like the water splashing hack, it's not really a hack, but the water splashing technique doesn't actually make the character get knocked back like that. So yeah, you would just be damaging your character while they're swimming. So you'd have to like damage them and heal them at the same time. It'd be very complicated. And I would love to see what you do with it. I'm not sure how good it would turn out, but I would love to see it. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Posting the link to YouTube. That is bad on me. I even mentioned it, right? All right, we're going to leave the forum open for a couple more minutes because I did not post the link to YouTube like I promised. I am so sorry, YouTube. I was busy reading through your questions from earlier, and I totally forgot to post the link. Thank you, House of Coin. Can you put the avatar user name dynamically on messages? Not yet. I have asked that we do that we have that ability. It is not an option yet. Let's see. Apple products, so we got that. Swimming animation, we've been talking about that. Let's see. When is the lottery? I'm guessing, House of Coin, you're asking about when is the lottery for the Season 0 experience. I'm not sure exactly. I'm guessing that when the announcement is made that Season 0 is starting, that the lottery will be announced then also. Chat froze. It looks like it's still working. How many people do we have in total as a design team? So it depends on what you define as the design team. So we have around 170 or 180 creator fund artists, and they are sort of like independent contractors. They can they get assignments to work on, but they are not really like staff. Do I see this? Yes, I see this now. For some reason, my normal chat tool is not working for YouTube, but I've got the YouTube chat open separately. So when when we look at the creator fund, we've got all those people making assets that they make between like 500 and 1,000 assets a month. So they're making a lot of content for the marketplace. Then we've got about, I want to say like 20 or so staff artists, not quite 20. And we on the staff artist team are making the official content for the season 0. For our first party game experiences, as well as making stuff for our partners like Care Bears, Smurfs, Deadmau5, The Walking Dead, all that stuff. We also work with some contracted teams, so some of the Walking Dead stuff is made by a team that we've partnered with. Then we've got, I don't know how many level designers we have. We've got at least 5. I think we have more than that. We've got the Game Maker Fund people, which is let's see, Soul just tweeted about that. I think we've got over 20 people, over 20 creative teams in the Game Maker Fund. Yeah, so there's a lot of people involved. As far as staff goes, I'm not sure on the current numbers because we've been growing a lot. So yeah, I know the numbers for the Creator Fund because I manage that, but as far as the whole staff in general, I'm not sure. But we do have a lot of creative people. Let's see here. Is the lottery for alpha release only available for landowners? Yes, it is only available for landowners. Passive income. Hey, the link is in the chat. Last chance, because YouTube is filling out. You got to scroll up. I just pasted it again. Let's see. Any more questions while people are filling out the giveaway? Every time I try to do a Sandbox account, it doesn't work. So I would go to our Discord and see if somebody can help you out there. There's a link to the Discord at the bottom of the Sandbox website. Yeah, there could be a lot of different reasons that something's not working right. You might not have the right type of wallet. I'm not sure. You would want some one-on-one support for that. Let's see. Can you earn money from this game? So not yet, but this is a play-to-earn game. So when it is released, you will be able to earn SAND through playing the game, as well as get NFT rewards and other cool things. Thank you, Sivki. And now I can't take credit for anything that you're seeing on the screen right now, except for these shoes. I designed these shoes for Artifact, one of our partners. I mean, they made the original designs, and then I made the voxel creations of them. I made the backpack, the Deadmau5 helmet, and the pirate equipment here. But everything else here is from our Japanese creators. A team of 18 artists. They made 81 different NFTs to put together this land experience. And then we are actually going to leave this one, and we're going to go check out the other experience now. Do we have to apply for the alpha lottery, or is it just random for all landowners? I believe it's random for all landowners. So if you win the lottery and you don't want to participate in season 0, then you're crazy. But I think you could send that NFT to someone else, either sell it or trade it or gift it, and that other person would be able to participate. I'm not 100% sure on that, so make sure to read anything associated with that. And we're doing it through the NFT gate, so rewards, I think once you start the season, you won't be able to trade the ticket. Like once you use the ticket, you're not going to be able to give it to somebody else and they'll be able to collect the rewards also. It's not going to work like that. Do we have an approximate date for season 0? Soon. I really can't be more specific than that. I know they're polishing everything and trying to make sure everything works smoothly. I know that most of like the level design content is done. It's mostly just making sure everything works correctly. Let's see. I already made an account and character, but I don't know where to start. So you want to start by downloading the Game Maker from the Create button on the Sandbox website, and then you can go to the gallery and start playing games. And I've got somebody banging on my door. Let's see who this is. What? What's up?
And now I have a boo-boo.
Okay, can mommy help you with it? Why not?
There's something great. Oh, bye.
Well, how about you ask mommy to help you with that, and I'll be done in a little bit. Oh, to be 3 again. Let's see here. Yes, so when you open up the Game Maker and log in with your account, you can just go to this gallery tab. There is, if you go to page 16, there's actually a social hub where you can meet up with other people and chat there. I don't know if anybody's in there right now. We've got a feature experience from Nosy in the Wild, and then we've got 89 pages of content here. So there's a lot of stuff going on. The gallery is a little buggy right now as far as displaying, so these page numbers are probably going to change. We are actually going to go to page, I think, 31 to go to the next experience. This one shows all 81 NFTs. Here it is. Mystic Festival 4 sets. So if you remember from what we talked about at the beginning of the stream when we were doing the news, that there's 4 bundles for this NFT sale. You can't buy them individually. And so each of these zones will display what NFTs are in the bundles. And you could also hit the N key to view all of the NFTs that are displayed here. All right, and so there's 56 NFTs in here. So I think 81 NFTs was total for everything in the event. Some are exclusive to the 1x1 experience, and some are exclusive to the bundles. And just as a reminder, the auction for the 1x1 is starting Friday the 17th at 1 p.m. UTC, and the bundles should go on sale at the same time. Is there a maximum number of nodes you can create a compound entity in VoxEdit? There's no technical maximum. It doesn't stop you from creating nodes, but it will get it will become more difficult to process as you put more and more stuff on there, especially as we want to let this stuff work on mobile. You're going to have mobile users who are going to get real laggy experiences from trying to view an asset that has hundreds of nodes on it. I have made assets with like 100 nodes on it, and they worked fine. We don't have a mobile version yet that's ready, so I haven't been able to test it on mobile, but at least in the Game Maker, it worked totally fine. So you should be okay up to like 100 nodes. We should have more technical specifications later as we get through more optimization stages. All right, and we are going to close the giveaway now. And we are going to see who our winner is. Maybe it'll be House of Coin today. I don't know. We'll find out. We're going to check for duplicates here real quick. Make sure that everybody gets a fair chance. All right, looks like everybody's behaving and not double submitting today. All right, so out of 138 entries, we're going to go to random number generator. 1 through 138. All right, let's see. The number was 41. Let's see who that is, and we're going to double check to make sure that this isn't somebody who's won before. This name doesn't look familiar to me. And they have not won before, so congratulations to YouTube. I'm going to put it in the YouTube chat since they're not connected here. Erbodan from YouTube. Oh, guess what? YouTube is working now. I don't know what happened. The YouTube chat is now showing up in my regular chat. So, congrats to Erbodan. You won Wizzy the Blue. Let me just put that on my sheet here. so that way I can give that away later. Right. Yeah, YouTube reconnected itself. I don't know how that works. So, oh well. It's working now. Yay. Right as we're about to finish the stream. Never watching on Twitch again. Oh no. Well, if you're watching on YouTube, you would have been late to the giveaway because I forgot to give the link earlier. That's why. It's because I forgot to give YouTube the link. And so they got lucky. All right, so this one's more of a experience with things to interact with. So we got Yukata Sleep Girl. This is the Mystic Tree Zone. I'm looking for a fox mask. Okay. Can we walk through these? This is very densely wooded. Oh, we can cut them though. Let's see. We got a Japanese paper fan. Can fan ourselves with it. House of Coin. Nah, bro. Watch on both. 10,000 IQ play. There we go. How far, This is a really strong paper fan. Okay. There's the fox mask. That's cool. I wonder if we can give it to her? Maybe? I don't think there's a quest associated with this. Let's try dropping it. Let's see what happens. She pick it up or anything? No. Okay. Snooze, you lose. We get the fox mask. It's all ours. Yeah. Anything else in here? See, I'm the kind of like person who's like, oh, let's cut through the whole forest. Oh, we can actually run through this. Okay. It's less dense here, I guess. We can just run right through. What's over here? We can't get through the trees though. Oh, these ones are solid. Yes, the fan is a weapon. This is the Jinja Zone. I want to eat roast corn. Okay. Whoa, what's going on here? I feel like this is like... Whoa, the whole building was levitating. I feel like we're interrupting something important. That's cool. Is there something inside? I don't think so. Oh wait, you can get in here. Ooh. That's cool. I feel like I'm not supposed to be in here though. I feel like I'm intruding. Alright. As a grown man, I'd rather be punched in the arm than have a paper cut. Yeah. Put a little lemon juice on the paper cut, it all feels better. Alright, this is the Omikoshi Zone. Washoi, let's get 3 festival fashion. Okay. We got the shield. Okay, well we got 3 items now from the game. I don't know if we're supposed to interact with them in some way. Let's see. There's a lot of dancing going on. I feel like we should be partying here. That's not the right dance. Can we do the same dance? There we go. Now we're doing the right dance. You surprised you don't see any food? Well, I mean, there's all these food stalls. We've got, you know, I'm actually not as knowledgeable about Japanese food as I wish. It's one of these takoyaki. Probably somewhere, right? I don't know kanji, and my hiragana and katakana is very rusty. I took Japanese at college, but it's been more than 10 years. I'm guessing this is squid, just based on the logo. Maybe some sort of candy. We got masks. Oh, you know what? It probably tells us in the NFT scan what these all are. This is a shaved ice stall. Okay. This one is pinwheels. Candy apple stand. Bouncy ball called Hoshisuki Sukui, run by Doruma. Forgive my botched pronunciation. Like I said, it's been a long time. Way better than bearded ice. What? Bearded ice? When it sells, are we still able to go into the gallery and explore? So this bundle this land is not selling. I think you'll still be able to go in this. I'm not sure what happens when all the NFTs sell out. I guess it'll just stay on the gallery. Cosmogrog. Shit. Oh, man. Shaved ice versus bearded ice. I'm not in the right headspace for a dad joke. I'm ashamed of myself. Oh. My grandmother would be proud of you right now. Don't apologize. You own that. Alright, we got the festival mask stall. Obi Lantern of Ogre. Ooh. Grilled squid stand. Okay, I was right about the squid. Let's see. Any more food stalls? I guess that's all of them. There's a sparkle banana chocolate. Is this a weapon? Where do we find that? Let's go look for that. Sparkle banana chocolate sword. Oh, I see a glowing... What's this? Ah, it's the happy coat. Now we're really looking festive here. Let's find the last couple items. Oh, it's the ice pop sword from the other game. I like the fan, though. I think the fan's pretty cool. Alright. Here's the apple stand. I guess there's no takoyaki. Oh, we got the banana. Now we've got it. Look at that. Oh no, I can actually hurt them. No killing people at the festival. Alright. Have we not gone anywhere yet? We went there. We went there. We went there. We went there. We can go up though. There's stuff up here. Goldfish scooping toy paper scoop. Oh, it's like what you use to get them out of the water. Poor fish is being used as a weapon. Has there been any development for selling assets in-game opposed to just the marketplace or OpenSea? Not yet. I don't think that's the focus right now. The main focus right now is getting the game playable for the season. So the features that you see in the Game Maker right now are what we have are like locked in. We're not working on new features at the moment. We are working on polishing everything so that way when the season 0 starts, everything's going to be wonderful. Did I pick up a new item and not? Oh, okay. Rainbow cotton candy. I like the fish better. We're going to go with the fish. Look at this thing. It's great. Can we go higher? I think that's as high as we can go. Oh, there's like a shrine or something over there that we missed. Let's oh. Oh. I guess I can't jump on the lanterns. I can. Is there a path here that's hidden? Ooh. Ah, hidden path. Roasted corn sword. Yes. We are now the ultimate warrior with our roasted corn sword. Nice. I'm actually glad the Sandbox team is taking their time. I just don't know about all these board game purchases. So, I'm not sure. I don't know the details of how that all works. I mean, Pixel was very successful as a mobile game, so I think the Sandbox kind of started off with a lot of funding for that kind of stuff. I'm not sure if the Bored Ape purchases are just like I don't know if it's like on behalf of the company, but the Bored Ape Yacht Club is doing a lot of really cool stuff, and we are doing a lot of integrations with them. So I don't know. There should be exciting stuff happening with all that. Like we haven't even shown everything that's being worked on for that yet. So yeah, it's an investment. What if someone created an offensive game in their land? Will the Sandbox team deal with it in any way? Or can anyone create without censorship? So what we're planning on doing is having sort of an age verification gate, so you can filter out content. It's not implemented yet, and I'm not sure exactly how it will work. We've talked about different things with the decentralized moderation and reporting. So we'll see how that all works out. I don't have any real specifics on that because it's sort of a work in progress. Any price prediction for Pororo? I'm not sure how to say that exactly. It's very difficult with an American mouth to say that. Pororo? I guess, well, it's Korean, isn't it? So I guess it doesn't have the rolled R like Japanese. Waha! I don't think I'm supposed to be back here. Oh, I was able to walk right through. Cool. Is there anything hidden in here? I think we found everything. Let's double check the NFTs. So I don't have any price predictions on Pororo. I do not know. I'm not actually involved in that particular partnership. So we got the banana, we got the ice pop, we got the boy scooper, we got the cotton candy, we got the shield, we got the fan. These are just pinwheels, so they're not a weapon. We got the corn, and we got the mask. I think we got everything. Cool. So this is just to show off the assets. So show off how colorful and animated they are. So you can go to the different sections. How do I get out? There we go. You can go to the 4 different corners, and each of these represent one of the 4 bundles and the assets that you'll get with them. I think game names should be censored. Yeah, so yeah, we do. Right now, we have a centralized ability to block content. So if you see something, you can report it to the to our my brain is drawing a blank. Our community managers. There we go. My brain wanted to say content instead of community, but you can report it to our community managers, and they'll know who to contact about potentially removing something offensive if it's too bad or breaks copyright or something. When it comes time for all of this to be open UGC, anybody can upload and mint like you can on OpenSea. We're gonna have to think of other things to do, like a decentralized moderation team. So it's gonna be there's a lot of work to be done there. So we'll have more announcements about that when it comes time. All right. An investment for sure. Better art than CryptoPunks. Yeah, I don't want to say anything controversial. I do prefer the art of Bored Ape Yacht Club. I will say that. It's the artwork on them is pretty good. And it's a lot of fun to work with. Yes, Lizard King. We mentioned that earlier. So in 0.7, which is the next update, or sorry, 0.8. So the next update's going to come out, and then in 0.8, we're working on a totally revamped gallery with search and filters and all sorts of cool new features. Eventually, like the gallery is going to be less important after the game releases, because people will start minting to land, and that's where you can do your multiplayer social hubs, your play to earn events, things like that. The map on the dashboard is going to become a lot more important than the gallery, but we still want the gallery to be a usable, functioning tool for everybody. So, yeah, that is one of our major focuses, especially as we play so much of the gallery on stream, and we always have to go searching through the pages for stuff. So, anyway. I think that is it for today. So congratulations to our Wizzy the Blue winner. That should be getting sent out sometime in the next week. I wish they supported 2x2 images on the map. I need 2 plots for a 3x3. So yeah, the 3x3 image, part of that reasoning is really optimization. Like with that many plots of land, there's so many images that it becomes difficult to display them all without crashing a browser, just because of how many different instances of images you have on the map, which is why we've introduced the light map feature, so that way the map doesn't load everything at once for everybody. It's going to be a lot more stable on lower end computers, or even mid-range computers will struggle with the map a little bit because of how many images are on there. So NBA Rigged, right now we are playing the Mystic Festival 4 bundles map. This is demonstrating the 4 bundles that are going for the Mystic Festival sale. I'm going to post the link to that one more time. Let me pull that up. Let's see, Mystic Festival NFT collection. All right. So I'm posting the link one more time in the chat. So the 2 games that we played on stream today were on page 68 and page 31 of the gallery. And they both are called Mystic Festival. The first one was for the auction, which is the experience that is being auctioned off on Friday, September 17th at 1 p.m. UTC. So you can join the auction to win that entire experience with all the NFTs included, mint it to your land once that feature is available. And the 4 bundles that are displayed in this current experience are full of 81 assets, or I think it's only 53 assets, something like that. 56 assets between the 4 bundles. You can show them on the screen here. So there's 18 NFTs in the Bond Dance, 15 NFTs in the Omikoshi, 13 NFTs in the Mini Shrine, and 11 NFTs in the Mystical Tree. And you can check all that out on here. Links to the auctions should be going up, so keep an eye out on the Sandbox Twitter for that. One last question from Toad Ogre. In the Beast Quest Game Jam, are we able to use the official assets? So only if you are able to buy the Beast Quest assets. They are not for sale yet. I'm not sure when that sale is starting. So again, keep an eye out on the official Sandbox Twitter. Make sure you follow and enable notifications for that if you can, to keep up with the latest news. The Beast Quest sale should be getting announced. When you can buy those, you can use them in the official, or you can use them in your Game Jam game, but you don't have to. And yeah, there's also a link in that Beast Quest Game Jam. Let's see, we go back to the top. We search Beast Quest. And there's a link where you can apply to be an artist. And once you get approval for that, you'll be able to publish custom assets. So make sure you jump on that because there's only a week left for that as well. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining today. We went a little bit long. 30 minutes. That's not bad. So I hope you had fun. I had fun. Make sure you check these out on the gallery in the Game Maker. Again, it's page 68 and page 31, and you want to look for the Mystic Festival events, experiences, something like that. All right. Have a great weekend, everybody. I will see you again on Wednesday. Stay safe out there, and have a good one.